Okay, this is my cold water rinse. Basically, it's just a tray. You want to just let a little bit of water trickle out of it. You just have your hose on low and let it run out. And I leave this in here for about 30 minutes, just letting it trickle out to get all the TCE off and all of that. I'll be using this rinse again after I put it into the next thing that I got in here. Is this guy. Okay, so this is a medical device. I got this in an auction down in Florida for 50 bucks. And basically what it is it's used for sterilizing tools for the medical industry, and it's got a in the bottom of it, water's boiling. I gotta turn this down. This is kind of high, but it's got a device that makes this pump up and down and constantly keep moving water so that it'll get all the oil and everything out of the gun. But I got it turned down. It's starting to drop down. Turn it off for a little bit. It's supposed to be at 180 degrees. I had it set there, but I think somebody messed with my knob, one of the kids. And then lastly, right now I'm starting the boiling on my water bin. This is just a water bin right here that I'm going to get up to boiling temperature, and then that's when I'll start using the Dicapam IM. This right here is what I'm going to be bluing the gun with from Brownells. This does a great job. I got to tell you, it's people use salts. And I'm not going to deny that those are good, but they're super caustic if you're doing them in your home in the basement. This right here works good, but it's a lot of work, and you're going to see it's a ton of work. Okay, time is up. Open up the top. Use gloves, water's really hot. And pull your item out. Drop it in the cold water tank. Okay, got the first item. We're ready to go. I'm going to put this thing in here. I've got a little rod that I made to hook that will fit right in where the stock screws into the back of it. And I got a little hook in here. You want to make sure the whole thing is submerged. The whole thing's submerged, and now I got a stopwatch, and we want to start this, and the first one goes in for 5 minutes. Okay, the 5 minutes is up. Make sure you get all the water out of it. Gotta leave that rod in the back. Stick it on here. And now you want to soak it down with this Dicapam IM. You want to apply it liberally, all over it. Everywhere. You want to do this for 1 minute, and I got a stopwatch for that. And you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh, this looks terrible. And after you do this, wipe this down with the first batch of Dicapam IM, you want to throw away the cloth. Because you don't want any of this scummy crap on it. And then when you're done, throw that in there, drop it back in the water. For another 5 minutes. And you want this thing to be completely dry before you do this. And because of the heat, it'll dry, but I use this thing to get the spots that didn't. Now you take your Brillo pad and you start to scrub this down until you get all of that off. Now this thing right here, it's got the ribs on top of it. You need to brush that all out. I think this board right here, put on here with this stud, just for this process. Just gonna get that off. You know, use this to the inside. Yeah, that's front. And we'll get that done. You're going to start your stopwatch. And rub it down again. And I'm going to do this about 6 or 7 times. You can do it as much as you want to get the color where you want it to. I found for me 6 or 7 times usually does it. Okay, that's been a minute. Now on the second one, it's not so bad as far as carding's concerned as it was on the first one. And it's already starting to look good. And if you see spots that look bad, you just gotta keep wire wooling them until the areas start to look even. I'll tell you what, better advice, get the feet. Your fingers. You can sink the wire wool from here on out. Let's keep dry. Okay, start the stopwatch, soak it down again. Some metals take better, like they blue better. Other metals, they end up more blue than black. I've noticed that when I did a revolver for Smith & Wesson, that the barrel and the frame and everything came out really nice. But I could never get the cylinder to end up getting as black as the rest of it. That was kind of a bummer because it was on a model 27. Hey, Randy, one paint. You have to hit the right wheel too. You need to. Okay, start stopwatch. And soak her down. And that's been a minute. Back into the tank. Alright, this is the last one. Good, there we go. It's blued. And the next step is I got to oil it, and I've got an oil that stops it. It pulls all the water and everything out of it. It is this. It's water displacing oil. In the perfect world, you would want to soak this thing in it, but I can't. I don't have a tray to do that, and I'm not wasting that much oil, so I just put it on rags and soak it down. And I'll show this process later, but I'm going to do the barrel now, and I'm not going to go through all that stuff. I'll get that all done. Welcome to another episode of Low Budget Shooting. This is the Remington 31, which has been restored and blued, and the stock looks great. And we're just going to take some shots here at some water containers, just so you can see if it works. And this is the first time I'm shooting it, so I don't even know if it works. So let's see what we got. Alright, it does cycle nicely, but man, it sure didn't blow up those containers like I thought it would. Let's just put 3 more in here, and let me shoot those water jugs again. And a bottle. Alright, so there you are. That thing shoots beautifully. I hope you enjoyed watching the restoration of this gun, and we'll be back with more.